Now at 6, it's Toy Box Tuesday and your last chance to give for area kids in need this holiday season, plus your dollars at work.
We lost everything.
How Toy Box donations brought smiles to the faces of a northeastern Oklahoma family following a tragedy.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
We're coming down to the wire. This is your final chance to give to the KOAM Toy Box Project. You're looking live at our phone bank where volunteers from Equity Bank of Joplin and 5 Star Moving of Joplin are ready to take your call. The number 1-888-620-4TOY. Have your debit or credit card ready, then make your monetary pledge in whatever amount you choose. Every dollar you give will be spent on toys for area kids in need. Our Toy Box Tuesday telethon runs only until the end of this newscast. We're going to be checking back in with the call center in a bit. First, today's top stories. The Newton County prosecutor files murder charges against a man accused in a shooting death. The prosecutor charged Cameron Stotts with first-degree murder and armed criminal action. Investigators say he shot and killed Alexis Guajardo Perez on November 9th. You can read more about that crime on our website. That's KOAMnewsnow.com. Fort Scott, Kansas firefighters this morning saved 2 people in an apartment trapped by a fire. That fire happened in a second-story unit, the Highland Apartments. Authorities say an adult woman and a child were trapped. Crews evacuated the whole building and were able to contain the fire to the one unit. Firefighters rescued the woman and child from a bedroom window. There were no injuries reported. Once again, an unusually warm December day in the 4 states. Doug Heddy.
Yeah, crazy mild for us today. Temperatures right around 70 for an afternoon high. We should be topping out into the upper 40s, so well above the mark that we should be at. We've had a lot of clouds kind of streaming through, breaking up just a little bit over the past couple hours, so it looks fine across the region, but more clouds are going to filter right back in later on tonight as our next storm system is brewing out to the west. This will really start to affect us as we head into the daytime hours tomorrow. Look at our temps. We're in the mid 60s. Not really going to drop off much more at all as we go through the overnight hours. Southerly winds are going to keep those temperatures up. We've had south winds kind of in that 20 to 25 mile per hour range, sustained near 30 right now. And these strong winds are going to continue as we go through the evening and then into the daytime hours tomorrow. Pretty much steady temperatures. We warm up again tomorrow. Thunderstorm chances tomorrow evening. We're going to check that out here in just a bit.
We'll catch you then. Thanks, Doug. Oklahoma tribal leaders say Governor Kevin Stitt's decision to not renew hunting and fishing license compacts with the Cherokee and Choctaw nations is part of an ongoing dispute. The tribes and the governor have been at odds over issues including a U.S. Supreme Court ruling regarding criminal jurisdiction and casino compacts. The 2016 licensing compacts provided hunting and fishing licenses to the Cherokee and Choctaw nations at little or no cost to the tribal citizens. A Stitt spokesperson says Stitt believes all Oklahomans should be treated equally. A Joplin nonprofit will be able to better serve women in our community with a new facility. Loving Grace cut the ribbon on that new Joplin facility today. It's called Doris House. It's a maternity home for young women aged 17 to 24 who are pregnant or parenting a child under the age of 1.
You can't believe the stories we hear of the treatment of these girls or the conditions some of these mothers-to-be are living in. And if that was our mission, to help take care of these people and get them on the right path, that's the main thing.
Loving Grace is a nonprofit that helps young women in crisis in the Joplin area. Watered Gardens today doled out some cash following its Empty Bowls fundraiser, an annual event. The event pairs local artists with local food makers. The artists create bowls, the cooks fill them with soup, and folks like you buy the bowls and the soup, all while helping local charities. This year, that process netted just over $30,000. 20 restaurants took part, donating 5 gallons of soup for the event.
I think this was another rousing success this year for Empty Bowls. We raised over $28,000 and this is all from the community rallying around, supporting, buying the bowls. Many of them bought them in advance. They buy you the little hand protector cozies, we call them, that the area church groups have made for us.
More than 1,000 bowls and 500 home bowl koozies were sold, benefiting Mission Joplin, We Care of the Four States Watered Gardens, and Hope Kitchen. Still have time to donate to the KOAM Toy Box Project on this final Toy Box Tuesday. Your donations help families like the Holmeses. They recently lost their home to a fire. KOAM's Jake Tackaberry has more.
Kids are pretty awesome. As a parent, when you watch your child at a park, you're given a glimpse back in time. In one moment, a rush of familiar sensations, the air streaming past your face on the swing, the smell of park wood chips, and the world spinning off its axis when you finally touch down from the merry-go-round. Kids have an innate ability to continue smiling and laughing, even following a tragedy.
Thankfully, nobody was hurt, but overall loss, we lost everything.
Earlier this year, Susan Holmes and her family lost their home to a fire.
We ended up staying at a hotel, which actually was in a 2-bedroom apartment, and electrical was bad in Kaylin's room, and the air conditioner plug caught on fire, which was right next to her bed, and when she woke up, her bed was already in flames. And she came to my room, woke me up, and then seen the flames, got her out of there as quick as possible.
They're beginning to put the pieces back together now, but it's not something they can do completely on their own. And thanks to a supportive community, they won't have to. Santa's helpers with Toys for Tots in Delaware County, that area's KOAM Toy Box distributor, are stepping in to fill a major need this holiday season.
It means a lot to us that it's available, because the girls deserve to have a good Christmas.
And these two girls are very prepared for Christmas.
You're missing your 2 front teeth? That's all you want for Christmas?
And an iPad. Or a Barbie kit.
It's thanks to folks like you that the fun goes on.
Look at me! Look at me, Dad! Mom!
Jake Tackaberry, KOAM News.
Hey, you can help families like the Holmeses. Just pick up the phone right now and call in. That number is 1-888-620-4TOY. You can choose to have your donation stay in the county where you live if you like. Any donation, big or small, just give us a call. We're going to check back in with our phone bank here in just a bit. Plus, we're going to show you how we turn your money into toys with help from shoppers from Equity Bank. And later, the PSU men and women prepare for their matchups with Lincoln. We asked our phone bank volunteers from Equity Bank to join us on a little shopping spree yesterday, Christmas shopping for the kiddos. We sent photojournalist Ty Parks along to see what they bought.
It feels really good to help out the community and also our customers because we serve the community at Equity Bank every day, and so it's nice to also be able to extend a helping hand for Christmas time and help out Santa. It's nice to think of the kids that are less fortunate and to help them out and their families, because it probably helps everyone to feel a little bit better during the holidays, and everyone likes to feel the Christmas spirit and get that little pop of goodness feel.
Honestly, it's a great feeling. I love giving back to the community, knowing to put a smile on kids' faces, and just being there to help them and give them toys for Christmas.
KOAM Toy Box!
Well done. How fun. Our volunteers from Equity Bank and 5 Star Moving are still standing by to take your calls. They are busy right now. We understand they've been busy since the top of this newscast. If you're having trouble getting through, please be patient. We will get to your call. The number 1-888-6204-TOY. You can choose to have your donation stay in the county where you live if you want. Here in a bit, we're going to recognize some of our donors. And a Southeast Kansas football coach will be on the sidelines in the upcoming Kansas Shrine Bowl.
Plus, we're going to have some thunderstorms that are going to be rolling in for us tomorrow. We're going to look at that coming up. Definitely turned out to be a mild day for us today. We should be topping out about 46, 47 degrees. We've been near 70. We are near 70 today. We're going to be into the lower 70s for us tomorrow, which is crazy for this time of the year. It's those strong southerly winds really helping our temperatures warm up. We had sustained winds today, kind of in that 20 to 30 mile per hour range. Believe it or not, these are going to get stronger. Our sustained winds now, kind of 15 to 25. It's going to stay very windy throughout the overnight hours tonight. In fact, these will crank up a little bit more as we go into the daytime hours tomorrow. But look at our winds, gusting 30. Latest wind gusts upwards of 42 right around the metro area. So super windy, but it looks fine. We're dry. Temperature at 65. And in fact, I think this is pretty much our overnight low. Humidity is high at about 81%. Through the evening hours, hold pretty steady. Maybe drop off a degree or two, but that's really just about it. So it stays mild throughout the overnight hours. Had some clouds earlier today. These have kind of broken up over the past couple hours. And in fact, I think we're going to have partly cloudy skies for the next few hours, and then more clouds are going to filter in. You can see a little Gulf of Mexico moisture lifting northward ahead of our next stronger storm system. Look at the jet stream really dipping all the way down into Southern California. This is something we have not seen much of over the past 3 or 4 weeks. We were in a very different part of the pattern, but over the next few weeks, we're going to get a lot of these storm systems. So what that means for us is we get much stronger systems as we go through the next few weeks. This system, most of the energy is going to shoot right to our north, right across the northern plains. It's going to produce some heavy amounts of snow, but also ahead of it, it will drag through a cold front tomorrow evening. And ahead of that front, we're going to get some showers and thunderstorms across the region. Then cooler air will filter in right behind it. So let's zoom in. Let's get a closer look. Let's go through the evening and the overnight hours tonight. A lot of clouds, maybe a random sprinkle, random light shower. 99% of you will stay dry. As we go into the morning hours, very windy, very mild, cloudy skies. Again, a random sprinkle, random shower for us tomorrow. Most of you will stay dry. Temperatures, in fact, a little bit warmer tomorrow compared to what we saw today. 64 to start, 70 by noon, high temp of 73, but very windy. South winds 15 to 25, and gusts are going to be much higher than that. Let's go into tomorrow evening. We'll stop at 7 p.m. Little line of thunderstorms developing. Our western counties will drive east. Some of these storms could be strong, maybe low-grade severe. If we had anything severe, it would be mainly gusty winds and some small hail. Showers and thunderstorms continue to work through, so we're looking at midnight. And then I think by Thursday, most of these are going to be gone, but temperatures are going to cool down quite a bit. All right, the other factor, very windy. Look at our wind gusts through the overnight hours, mainly 30 to 40. But by tomorrow afternoon, we're going to have winds gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour. So it's definitely a secure your trash can day tomorrow. 73. Mostly cloudy, a random little sprinkle, thunderstorms tomorrow night. 58 on Thursday, some showers back in on Friday, and then we cool down and dry out as we head into the weekend.
Another warm day ahead. Secure your trash can day ahead.
Yeah, or you're going to lose it. So I need to do that. I need to write a mental note for myself.
Good plan. Yeah. Follow your own advice. Thanks, Doug. Hey, keep these folks from Equity Bank and 5-Star Movers busy. The calls are coming in faster than a moving trash can in the 4 states. We want to keep them that way. We're going to recognize a few people. Thomas Jones donated $20, challenging members of the Jones family and the French family to match. Eileen Johnson of Joplin donated $100 in memory of Sid. Susan and Gary Hoaxie of Neosho, they also donated $100. We're going to be doing this only until the end of this newscast, so please do not wait. The time to give is right now. Coming up in sports, Carl Junction aims to move on to the championship game at the McDonald County Girls Tournament. Plus, a local head coach gets picked to coach in next summer's Kansas Shrine Bowl. Jacob Leonard has details next.
Tonight is semifinal night at the Lady Mustang Classic at McDonald County High School. And we have one local team still alive on the championship side of the bracket in the Carl Junction Bulldogs. CJ won its opener last night over Alma, Arkansas 69-49. Tonight they face Fort Smith Southside, with the winner earning a spot in the title game tomorrow night. Game time for this one is 8 o'clock. We'll have the latest from the game right here tonight at 10. The Pittsburg State Gorillas return to MIAA play at home tomorrow night against Lincoln. On the women's side, Pitt State is 7-2 to start the season, including a 3-1 mark in conference play. On the other side, the Blue Tigers are looking for their first league win, heading into the matchup 0-3 against MIAA competition. Now for Pittsburg State, they got a lot of things working right now. One of the biggest things, they're shooting it well. Through 9 games, Pitt State is second in the league in field goal percentage and three-point percentage.
Everybody's very open-minded and ready to go, and I think at the end of the day, everybody wants a win, so that if E's hot tonight, then that's who we know that we need to get the ball to. If Tristan's hot, then we got to get her the ball. So I think everybody's pretty open-minded and ready to get a win at the end of the day.
The way we're sharing the basketball has a lot to do with it. I think we're sharing it on time when people are in rhythm. I think we have pretty good recognition. I say that, I feel like it can always be better, but I think the main part is we're just finding people in their rhythm and in their right roles. So drivers are being drivers the majority of the time. Shooters are being shooters the majority of the time.
On the men's side for PSU, they're aiming for a much-needed win tomorrow night against Lincoln. Pitt State has lost 3 in a row, sitting at 2-8 overall through 10 games. Now, the last few years, offense hasn't really been a problem for PSU, but this year, kind of a different story. They're all right on the defensive end, but offensively, they're scoring a league-low 63 points per game right now.
Part of it is we're not making shots, and if you go back and you chart things and you try to figure out why, part of the reason is we're not taking good shots all the time. And that comes back, I think, to execution. That's something we've worked on, trying to get better shots. Shots maybe a little bit more within our offense, and just overall being more efficient.
Girard High School head football coach Neil Philpott has been selected to coach in the 2022 Kansas Shrine Bowl. Philpott will serve as an assistant coach for the game next summer in Pittsburgh. Now, this season was a special one for Philpott and the Trojans. He led the team to their first undefeated regular season since 1999. The team finished with a 10-1 overall record, a district title, and a regional championship. The 2022 Kansas Shrine Bowl, by the way, will be on July 23rd at Carney Smith Stadium in Pittsburgh. And that's a look at sports. We're back with more news after this.
Take time now to honor a local veteran. Sergeant Dustin Van Kuren served in the U.S. Army. His hometown, Pitcher, Oklahoma. And we are proud to salute Sergeant Dustin Van Kuren. He's tonight's four-state hero. But we're just about to wrap up our final Toy Box Tuesday of the year. We have a bit of time to squeeze in a few more thank yous to Michael Boaz of Chanute, $200. Dave Hawkins of Chanute, $200. Thanks to Mildred Bogner of Parsons and the Ingra family of Columbus and the Maxtons of Columbus. And a big thank you to Equity Bank of Joplin and 5 Star Moving of Joplin for manning the phone banks today. 5 Star Moving, by the way, are also going to help us distribute these toys, these hundreds of toys, to the distribution points all across this 4-state area. And to all of you who gave, no matter how much, no matter how little, hope you find some joy this holiday season in knowing that you helped put a smile on a child's face. So thank you all. The weather is going to stay warm.
It is. It's going to stay mild tonight. We only drop back maybe another degree. Very windy tonight and tomorrow. 73 thunderstorms tomorrow evening.
Final sports next.
Tonight is the SEK League opener for the Pittsburgh Purple Dragons taking on Independence. We'll have that right here tonight at 10.
See you then. Let's make it a great evening.